how to develop intimacy with your man. Hello, ladies, and welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm Coach Alex. Coach Andres is with me. How are you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Thank you for having me.
So this video is what ladies were asking us, how to develop intimacy with your man. So we know it's very important, right?
Very.
It's how you can build a relationship, how you can be confident. Number one tip, I will start with this if it's okay, and then I will let you talk.
Of course.
Andres. So number one, I want you to enjoy being intimate with your boyfriend, husband, with your man. Being intimate doesn't mean just having sex. It's being close to each other, being flirting, touching, kissing, giving compliments. So you need to enjoy it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I know that sometimes, ladies, when you grew up, people are telling you, oh, sex is bad. Being close to your husband is bad. Being close to your boyfriend is bad. So you grew up with this idea of, I need to be distant and disconnect from him. No. Intimacy is really important. I think it's the key element to have a marriage or relationship that will last. If you don't have intimacy, it will end up in a breakup. So tip number one, enjoy. Enjoy spending time with your boyfriend, enjoy touching each other, enjoy giving compliments, spending time together, massage each other. We will give you some tools, but the number one thing is to enjoy. Andres, what can you say for women that wants to develop their intimacy? What is very important for men?
Well, just like you pointed out, I think it's great that we make it aware that yes, the physical side, the sexual side, the intimate side on that field is very obvious and given. But that's not all that defines intimacy. That's the obvious. That's the predictable. That's what we're going to assume that always happens in a relationship. But when you really want to put in work on certain intimacy to get as close with someone, here's an example. A client of mine, she knew that the guy that she was interested in really loved football, and she didn't know anything about it. So she started to learn the rules and the lingo and the terminology of football. And one day she surprised him on a Sunday with some insight, with some opinions. He told her, which she later told me, that he never felt so close with her other than being in bed or waking up together or having breakfast, but those moments that she took a step into his world. And that's the whole idea of being intimate outside of being physical. Stepping into someone else's world, putting your feet in their shoes, and being intimate about what they like and why they like it, why they like a sandwich a certain way, why they like ice a certain way, why they like sports a certain way. That intimacy is so valuable, and it builds a strong foundation of not just a physical intimate connection, but a mental and spiritual and emotional one as well.
I love it. I love what you're sharing because this is exactly our philosophy, ladies. We want you to be unique, right? Of course, you can hug a man, you can take his hands, you can give him a massage. These are like little action, but what we are trying to do with videos is to go way beyond that.
Yes.
We want you to be able to understand this guy like no one else. When we talk about intimacy, something that I have found, I coach a lot of men also, they told me, Alex, the reason why I was disconnected to my wife or her girlfriend is because she was never giving me good words, like compliments, And it starts with just a thank you. It starts with like, oh, you clean the garage. That's amazing. Oh, you work on the garden. Thank you so much. So being intimate is, my opinion, just trying to find what this guy did for you that sometimes you're not seeing. What do you think of this?
I think it's great because you're pointing out something that I learned myself and then obviously applied towards my clients about how the little things are important. Those are connections to more intimate moments. So when that example you mentioned about, the words of affirmation, those are small little things that can go a mile away, because when you're in a relationship and you question the big things, you shouldn't be in that relationship then. If you're questioning the character, the loyalty, the genuine characteristics of a person, those big things shouldn't be in question. So what does that mean? When those big things are taken care of and you're getting close with someone, you're getting intimate with someone, the little things count. Being intimate by complimenting someone, being intimate by still opening the door for someone, being intimate for taking someone out to dance once in a while. The point is finding different forms of intimacy can sometimes have nothing to do with touching the person. And those things really, really establish, again, a foundation that's not going to be so breakable.
I love what you're saying, and it gives you some ideas, ladies. So make sure that you take some notes and you try to organize these ideas for the future. Make sure that you will say thank you so much. Look at him. Just the eyes contact can change everything.
Yes.
There is one word. When people ask me, Alex, how can I how can I develop intimacy with my man? It's about activities. We want to try new things. If you can bring new things and enjoy it together, this will change your relationship. The level of connection will be really high. So try to ask yourself and find 3 things that you really want to do that you have never done before. It could be to try a restaurant, to travel somewhere, to do an activity. I know everything with COVID is now different in the world, but we can still find things to do. Because when we do new things, we are very close to each other.
Yes. You explore and experience new things, new emotions together. You can be intimate without touching someone.
And so when you coming to the touch things, it's very important to be able to connect with a man, to hug him, not all the time because we don't want to be too pushy, we don't want to harass him, but touching a man is very important. Showing that you love his body is very important, giving him a compliment. What could be some advice for women that wants to be more touchy with the guy, to reconnect physically with a man?
Okay, to reconnect physically. You got to spice it up then. You got to spice it up. I think if certain,
He's shy.
I got a little blush over here, but yeah, you got to spice it up because I think if certain things physically are predictable, do things that aren't predictable. You surprise the guy for once in a while with maybe something different. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it is YouTube, so you could probably talk about certain things. But no, what I'm saying is just surprising the guy, surprising the gentleman, surprising yourself overall, because you realize when you put yourself out there, yes, you're putting yourself out there in a new experience, but you're going to get more intimate with yourself, be more confident and comfortable with who you are when you're doing different things for someone that you care about.
And one thing that I can tell you, ladies, there is one sensitive area for men that I discovered by, coaching women. I always ask you to pinch his butt, right? When you pinch his butt, this is like how you sexualize. But the butt for a man is one of the most sensitive area without knowing it. So if you want to sexualize a little bit and if you want to do new things, just try to focus on this area and you will let us know in the comment section how it goes, if you develop some intimacy or not with this guy. We want to know.
Hey, we want to know because we want to know if it works because you're doing something new. And we praise that anyone who has the courage to try something new because they're trying to surprise the person they care about.
And you know what? It starts by clicking in the description box, watching all the gifts that we have for you, because to develop intimacy with a man, it also starts with your self-confidence.
Yes.
What do I want? What do I want to bring in my relationship? Yes. If you want to go further, make sure that you come on French Relationship Expert. We are providing you special private coaching. This is confidential. It could be with Coach Andres, with myself. You know what? We are here for you because intimacy is the #1 tool that will save your relationship. If you have intimacy, there is no breakup, there is no divorce. And if you need help, don't hesitate. I know sometimes we feel like, oh, I can't ask, it's too personal. There is no situation that are too personal. You need someone sometimes that can help you find the right actions. So ladies, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Coach Andres.
Thank you for having me.
We will talk soon for a new video. Remember, smash the like button and subscribe to this video. This is very much important. We want the subscribers. See you soon, ladies. Bye.